The Davey the Goliath streams brought to you by kindness. Run that back, run that back. The Davey the Goliath streams brought to you by kindness. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Be the change you want to see in the world. Shine your light, shine it bright. Never let anybody dim your light. Especially a European. What up, Henry? What up, Europe? What up, Sancha? Whoa. What up, Abed? What up, Hype Television? What up, Matthew? What up, Iggy? Whoa. Oh, sugar. Way too much sugar for the mornings. Yes. Good morning. You mispronounced immigrated name. Well, too bad, friend. How you doing, Hype Television? What up, Duke? What up, Abed? Whoa, let's change the vibe. I appreciate you, dog. Why didn't you say my name, Daniel? Didn't you just post like... No, that's Abed. Why y'all posting dicks, bro? Why y'all being weird? It's too early in the morning to be posting eggplant emojis. What's up, Diego? I'm in school right now. Well, keep the volume down. Where's the creme? The creme is in my coffee. Yes? Thank you, Talon. I appreciate you, Sancha. Sanchai? Sanchai? Big ups to Henry. I can pronounce that. Much love to Hank. All the Hanks. Hello, Grap app. Yes, we are not new. We have been doing this for a decade. How is shimmying? How is it shimmying? What up, Keith? It's shimmying, dog. You know, a little shimmy. A little shake. The Jameson, bro. Is that what you call it? Jameson and ginger. You guys hear gingers are black people now? I have red in my beard, so am I invited to the cookout? Right? I know, James. I don't know, bro. I guess I bring it out. I have a sexual energy, I guess, but I don't intend for that to happen. Europeans do like keks. Yes. What up, Fergie? Trying to say something not even bad and it keeps getting filtered. Yeah, Henry, you're on the CCP app. Shouts to Honest Abed. He's honest, at least. I got pale skin and freckles. I'm at least mixed, right, Keith? Look at how translucent my skin is. That's my running bit, is that I have to have some extraterrestrial DNA, because why would I ever burn in the sun if I was native to this planet? Blaine, somebody explain it. Oh, you were born, your ancestors came from somewhere where there wasn't a lot of sun and it was really cold. I don't want to hear it. So much cake, so much sugar. What NHL team do you like? I'm going to go with the LA Kings. I don't support barely any LA team, so I'll take one at least. The Kings, man, the Kings. That's what I'm saying. And hay fever too. I can't live with plants. Yeah, like what, bro? Sven needs to do a review of the cookout food, bro. Some hot links. Will Sven support a three-pronged invasion of the Iberian Peninsula? Fergie, you come in here asking the geopolitical questions that everyone wants to know. He's more concerned with Greenland. Whatever happened with that? Greenland, whatever happened there? You listen to Net Spend. I've never heard of Net Spend. Maybe I should check it out. Might be a melanin detox. That's what it feels like. I feel like I've detoxed from melanin for about 30 years. Would you ever do an audition? An audition for what? Since I'm colder places, you don't need melanin. Yeah, that's what they tell me. Sure. Okay, then why am I a foot taller than the average human? If I don't have alien DNA, why do I dwarf the average native human? Listen to NetSpend right now, live. What is NetSpend? He found it wasn't green. Humans adapt to everything, and we've been sitting inside for a long time. I do sit inside a lot. I'm actually lacking vitamin D lately. Since the pandemic started, I've been getting a lot less vitamin D. And that's not for the horny people on Instagram to run with. Okay, don't clip that shit and take it out of context. I'm talking about the legitimate vitamin that you get from the sun. All right, not a dick. Too funny not to be on a movie. Oh, bro, let's get me an agent. I need an agent playing basketball in Siberia. probably too, I mean, they have indoor gyms, right? I wouldn't mind Siberia as long as you guys indoor gym to play some hoop. Since the pandemic, I got fat. Me too, bro. I legit was in the best shape of my life pre-pandemic. I was like dunking again in basketball. I was running the stairs with my team that I was coaching. Pandemic came, I was like, you know what's cool? Not moving. And just eating food and drinking sugar. Now I'm 5'9", 220. I'm about 6'9", 345 at the moment. Just trying to ask if you've... I was trying to ask if you can follow them. Who, you, Henry? 6'9", yes, sir. I'm LeBron James sized. What up, Ella? Ella Jermaine. It's Ella Jermaine in here. Huh? It's Jermaine to the point, mate. How you doing, Sancha? Where you watching from? Yeah, 6'9". No, put the apostrophe, mate. Play basketball against a bear. All right. Like Tom Segura when he broke his leg. Why are you not in the league, bro? Honestly, there probably is a dimension where I am. I'm probably a bench player in one of the multi-dimensions in the multiverse. However, in this one, the NBA lockout was happening during my first year at college, and I saw how hard all those NBA players were working, and I saw like how hard the college players had to work because I was a walk-on. I was trying to walk on, and I was like, yeah, I like sleeping way too much. What about 6'7"? 6'7" if I slouch. W's in the chat. I appreciate y'all. It's an early bird special. We haven't been doing morning streams lately. It's good to tap in with you guys in the morning. Were you good? I had Jokic vibes. I like to pass. I was a bit like no-look pass type of guy. That's why Jokic is one of my favorites. I can't believe they forced Game 7, dude. You know who's next going to do that? The Celtics. Thank God somebody actually pronounced my last name for once correctly. Yeah, you know. Sometimes I butcher names. Sometimes I get them right. What is that? Grape feet? Tongue feet? Margella, what are you doing? What are you doing? LeBron sleeps 12 hours a day. See? I should sleep more, honestly. It was also the eating and other things. I liked to, it was college. I was like, we need to do college shit, you know? You could have gone pro in another dimension, like I said. In this one, I was well fed, you know? So can you follow them? Who, you, Henry? Who do you want me to follow? What was it? I lost track, bro. I'm sorry. What's your first name? Come on, bro. Mike. Michael. Use some context clues. My first name is the name that is the first word in my account's name. One time I had a dream where there was a mass shouting at your school. People were just shouting at each other. Vibe killer. Yeah, Henry, I'll give you a follow back, bro. You got my last name. How do I do that, though? I have to, like, hold on. We're trying to give Henry a follow back. I'll follow a David back. I'll follow a Henry back. I just doxed half my name. There you go, Michael. That's my name. David Henry. That's what I go by for acting, even though I've never acted. I've only acted in my own skits, but if they ever credit me... Actually, no, I did a cameo in Flappable Jerks video. It was just a still of me. It was just a picture of me going like this. But my name in that was David Henry. That's my acting name, so I didn't dox myself. How y'all doing? Is the David Henry? You already know. You already know. Freestyle Friday. I hope you're having a lovely morning, evening, or whatever time of day it is for you. What you learned in school? What'd you learn at work? Sugar or creme? I'll do both. Give me a little bit of both in my coffee. Sugar and creme. I'm drinking exotic coffees in the Catskills. When I walk, time stands still. Big ups to Edmundo Martinez. Welcome back. Ostrich Burger! 9 a.m. It's 7:10 for me on the West Coast. I'm West Coasting. Never showboating. Make sure you guys brush your teeth if you're coffee drinkers. Also, just brush your teeth if you're not a coffee drinker, I would recommend. Do it either way. Are you implying, DW, about it, that if you don't drink coffee, you're good on just not brushing your teeth? Is that the implication here? America's the most beautiful country in the world. Whoa, yes, I agree. What's up, Jack Golden? America's so wild. It is, but like, you know, it's funny because in America, we have like mini Americas. You know, they talk about Florida's all crazy, California's crazy, Las Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And then I realized America is just the Vegas of the world. And I think that Earth is the Vegas of the fucking planets, you know? We're like a shit show here, but it's really interesting and exciting. The only substance to harm human teeth. Really? The only substance? What about hydrochloric acid? What about lava? Molten lava to the teeth? You think that wouldn't harm it? I think coffee's not the only substance, bro. I'm sorry to break it to you. I think yeah, like what's that stuff that Walter White uses to dissolve bodies? That shit dissolves bones, brother. That shit dissolves, yeah, so it's not the only substance. I proved you wrong. All right, welcome. It's the Davey the Goliath Contrarian Hour. I'm out here taking the contrarian stance to anything you say. I'm Polish, so it has to be sugar for creme. You're Polish? No, you're not. You are Pakistani. All right. Sometimes taking the contrarian point doesn't always work out. A new study finds. Have you heard of the new best-selling author, Juan Mills? No. Sugar. I think sugar's bad for teeth too. The earth is flat. Okay, Michael. I respect your assessment. How did you come to that conclusion? Welcome back, Action Bronson. Thank you, Nave. Shouts to Nave. Shouts to rectal warts. Fell asleep early last night. I didn't brush my teeth. Fuck, dude. Good morning. Stanky breath. Brush your teeth. Drink some water. Go to sleep. Wake up. Do it all over again. How you doing, my friend? You need to visit Bahrain. Okay. Hey, Michael, if the earth is flat, what does that change for us? How does our experience vary? God stepped on earth, so it's flat. Okay. Are you making a fat joke about Americans now? Well, I got one. Black Ops 1 is the best COD overall of all time. I'm partial to COD 4, but, you know, to each their own. Hollow Earth, Agartha creates tides, crazy stuff. Like that one movie, Journey to the Center of the Earth? You know, back in my childhood, fiction was fiction and real life was real life, and now it kind of seems like they're blurring the lines. You know? Different strokes for different folks. The world is a jungle gym for Sven, and we're just living on it, right? This is my planet. I am here to experience the cultures and to say hello to the people. And everybody, everywhere I go, usually treats me the same way. They go, whoa, Sven, you are very tall. I'm doing math right now. I had early morning math back when I was in class back in the day, about a decade and a half ago or whenever. Early morning math. I did not learn a single thing. I was in geometry as a senior, and that's not very good here in America. I went from algebra 2 to geometry. Starting to think people are reading my mind. I mean, relax. Let's not all go into a mass psychosis here, guys. Try to stay grounded in reality as long as we can. You're here for an Earth experience. Go out and step on the grass and hug a tree for real. They told us hugging trees was only for hippies. Turns out it's actually really good for your body. Hey, Arnold. I'm doing geography now. Hey, what's your favorite geographical location, chat? A new study finds that bacon cheeseburger pancake. Yes? Shouts to Osito Love. Is this Sven? Yes, it's Sven. Too much sugar in all of the food. It's good to see you again, my friend. What up, Chris? Chris Gaitan. Osito Love, thanks for the follow, my friend. Shouts to Christopher Gaitan. The earth is shaped like a PlayStation controller. You're pushing a baby in a stroller. You know, a lot of times people pay homage to notions they don't even understand. The follies of man. Can I cultivate a vibe? Can I calculate the odds? Can I maximize the opportunities that I got? Respectfully speaking, Your Mom's House, great show. I mean, it used to be. Is it still good? I don't know. Haven't watched it in a while. Big ups to Tom Segura. Second Tom Segura mention we've made today. Shouts to white Latinos, including myself and my father. Your voice is awesome. Thank you. Let me know when I should start the show. We ain't in a rush. We ain't got nowhere to go. Habibi, come to Dubai. I've heard Dubai is beautiful. But I also heard a story of a guy who got he had to go to the hospital there. He got hurt or something, and they took his blood, and it had trace amounts of certain chemicals, and he got arrested for a little bit. Apparently, they let him go eventually. I just feel like I'd have too many trace chemicals. Bro sneezed on the beat, and the beat got sicker. Ooh, I like that. Achoo. Bless you. What's new with you, Goliath gang crew? The sum of all fears, but love is here. Shouts to 7-month pregnant women. That's Chud. That's a very specific time. Is that the 3rd trimester? Is there enough creme? There's always enough creme, as long as there is enough cow. What up, Darius? Big ups to Chud and awesome edits. Creme, Dubai, sneezing, bless you. Achoo. Why'd the Simpsons get rid of Apu?
Purchase your tracks today.
I'm German and Polish and Irish. Mostly Polish, though. That's where I got my final name. You know, say what you will about Polish people. They do make a decent deli ham. They need love, too, dog. Just saying. Everybody, bro. Yes, everybody needs love, bro. Love is what makes the world go round. Truly. And we're conditioned to hate. We're conditioned to be fearful of things we don't understand. The folly of man. Shouts to Europeans. You could rap about cheerleaders. Are you asking me to, or are you saying that I could? Big ups to the Laker girls. I don't know. I don't have a bar for that. Is that gonna make your world better by hearing me rap about some cheerleaders wearing really tight sweaters? Oh, Davey is balling. Davey out here, he likes balling. He got the basket and the balling. He is out here, he's dunking. And then boom, he's done. You play Red Dead 2. We did on Wednesday. We usually do Wild West Wednesdays. We could maybe pop in a Frontier Friday though. You guys want to do some Frontier Friday? I was thinking maybe Fallout Friday, Frontier Friday, mix it up. Shouts to Goliath gang. Pressed, I just answered you, bro. You ain't got to type it 4 more times. I'm literally talking to you. Are you so paralyzed by your spamming that you don't listen to the thing that I'm saying? I responded to you, dog. But now that you asked me 7 times, I think we're going to play Fallout first. Ooh, look at how I did that. You see how I did that? See how I did that? Boundaries. I'm feeling French Kiss Friday. Chud's on one today. What up, Papa Jack? Are you able to rap about stuff that has depth? Yo, the ocean flow. I don't know no more. He wants me to talk about the socio-political geo-ramifications in competing nations over sovereign soil. All the death that happened because of oil. Wash your face. Stay in the same place, you'll never change. What up, Papa? What up, Kurt? You ranting with the music in the background would feed families. It should, dude. I'm trying to feed families. What up, Kyle? Ignore who, dude? Should ignore him, relax. Hey, you relax, Kyle. Take a deep breath. Way too early to be so stressed. Say it with your chest. Yeah. They be the best. He's so humble. And when he raps, he never mumbles. Hey, thanks for the follow, Papa Jack. I appreciate you, dog. And shouts to Kirk. Good vibes. I appreciate you, man. Vibes are high. We're trying to keep them high. It's a beautiful morning. All right, Chud. Keep it in your pants. Dave Spalding and Balling, right? Captain Spalding. Like that one horror movie. Rose Mac Miller for real. R.I.P. to Mac Miller. And motherfucker drug dealer. Dude, senior skip day, that whole mixtape that was my senior year of high school. R.I.P. Mac, bro. You gotta love yourself, y'all. Self-love is pitiful. Jesus, no. It's critical. It's optimal. You need to be optimally In love with yourself. That's like number one, bro. You need to just love yourself, y'all. Mac Miller was a glorious artist, amazing, and he still had, you know, tortured soul, bro. Gonna listen to Blue Slide Park now. Enjoy, man. 2009 hits every time, right? Oh, bro. Swimming, arguably his best album, dude. Freudian slip, right? Self-love is pitiful, dude. Look, a little old piece of meat crept through there. Teenager David crept through the cracks there. And the world's bleak in darkness. Shit my pants and now they're wet. Don't understand the happenstance of how you get respect and how you let go of regrets. It's just live and let die. Wasting my time, I'm feeling fly. Paul McCartney. I'm doing cartwheels with Cartman while I'm farting. Mac Miller was my idol. Hey, he lives on through his music, bro. My favorite album was the Space Migration one, dude. I don't even know that one. Faces was a good mixtape. Freestyle about RFK Jr. in the style of ODB. All right, Billy Bong, you're really keeping me on my toes here. Got me on my feet. Hey, my mom thinks TikTok gifts and TikTok shop is a scam. I'm not going to speak on that since they're my employer, but you know, sometimes it's good to listen to your parents. Is it a parent? Your mom might not be a Karen because she's caring about your pocketbook. Oh, like, all right, I can't do the ODB, bro. I'm sorry. I was about to. I literally caught the first part. Old man McGirt. Got them Hunter S. Thompson glasses on. Yeah, little blue light blockers, you know. Just a little fear and a little loathing. Talk about loving yourself. Let's not talk about him. What up, Billy Bong? It's the ODB. Dude, RIP, bro. You hear his son, dude? Sounds just like him. There's a just like the lead singer of Sublime, ODB's son is also keeping the spirit alive. I don't think she understands that actually creators are going to get access to your credit card. Yeah, but I mean, the platform's going to take half the money. You know what I mean? Y'all want to support, you could always just Venmo or Cash App, I guess. Oh, the last time somebody Cash Apped me, I didn't click on it for long enough and it got canceled. But it was only $1. The vibe of this glorious morning. That's what I'm saying. I like rising with my squad. We've been doing a lot of afternoon streams lately. I'd like to have a Hunter S. Thompson morning. Probably would die though. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. He came to a non-glorious end as well. Very traumatic probably for his friends and whoever was in the house. Rap about my ex. I don't know your ex. I've never heard of her. Shouts to the vibe though. Shouts to drinking coffee on an empty stomach. It's acidic. And Chappaquiddick. Chronicles of Riddick. Limp Bizkit. That's a slant rhyme. I don't have half the time that I used to have. Yes, I do. And understanding is critical. I think there's a clip of ODB picking up a welfare check. I think I saw that, bro. How is Sven? Sven is very good. He's just nursing stomach aches. We bought them fried Oreos, bro. We ate like one of them. No, two of them for the video. And then gave the rest away. I'm really starting to get on my influencer shit. Went to a random group and we really, you guys want some fried Oreos? Well, they gave us too many. We were just shooting a clip. So we spread the love via soggy fried Oreos. I was expecting them to have a little more bite to them. My gift card won't go in. Yeah, bro, you ain't got to worry about gifting, dog. I appreciate you. I should fire up that Monica Bolinsky or should I chill on that? I mean, do you have obligations today? I guess that really is what it comes down to. If you have the time and you don't have anything where you're obligated or where that can mess up your morning. And also if your brain's fully developed, I guess, you know, I wouldn't recommend that for anybody under the age of 25. But is that whole frontal lobe thing true? If that whole frontal lobe thing's true, then wait till you're 25. But yeah, we are on that same tip, bro. We're out here. It's been a volcanic quarter, okay? I pretty much made the switch to being volcanic, okay? That's not a sponsor. They don't give us money for that. Okay, they don't. I like the product. Ooh. 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 I got boliosis. What up, Kirk? I'll tell you at 13. At 13, bro. Let's see. I was 6 foot in 6th grade. Was that 13? I think that's 13 or 12. 6'2" in 7th grade, 6'4" in 8th grade. So I think about 6 foot probably when I was 13. So much sugar. So much sugar, way too much sweat. Move your fat. My favorite rapper is Yet. You should be in GTA 6, bro. Where's my management? Thank you for the rose, Glenn. Did you ever talk about your giant shoe size? Bro, I'm like surprisingly, like my shoe size is the last one they keep in stores, bro. I've always been able to get shoes, thankfully, and it's made me more nimble in the post, you know, them up and unders, you know, the shimmy shake, the Elijah Wan 2-step. So much creme, yes, and very much sugar. Saw a video about a guy who got pants with no underwear at 13 in class in front of girls, and now he's married. Well, good for him, man. Pantsing's not cool, bro. That's sexual assault, low-key, like... You know, that shit happened in my school back in the day, and I was always just perplexed by it. I was like, what are y'all doing? Like, you imagine doing this at work? You would go to HR immediately. You'd be fired. You can't do that. You know what else would get you fired back in my day? Running ads, like, without letting people know. So that's why we like to let you guys know every 30 minutes that we stop the show for 3 minutes. We stop talking, okay? We stay frozen. Don't chat. Don't say anything. While the unsubscribed people on Twitch sit through 3 minutes of ads, we're just going to sit here and listen to music pensively, quietly, not apprehensively, pensively, okay? We're going to think critically, okay? And you're going to sit with me, okay? And now is that time. Top of the hour, bottom of the hour, the David the Goliath stream. I'm not going to sit here and rhyme. I'm not going to sit here and respond to your chats. All right, they're gone now. Let's just not let them know that we're actually going to continue the stream without them. Okay, the unsubscribed people on Twitch, I'm sorry. You need to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with the David the Goliath stream. British people, man. Yeah, British people. Someone snitched on me for tickling, bro. Sanche, as they should, bro. Keep your hands to yourself, bro. Judd's going to be cleaning up the house before his wife gets home from a hard day at work. I'll still be watching, though, just not active. No doubt, bro. I appreciate you. Nothing like cleaning. Hey, thank you for the Heart Me Pains game. Up early, right? We're back to the morning flow. We need to start doing this again. I was doing this every day for about a quarter last year. From about October to September to December. You're underrated. Well, thank you, dog. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna play a bunch of different stuff. You're streaming on all platforms right now. 7 of them. The blue one, the pink one, the black one, the green one, the red one, the purple one, and the musky, the odorous one, the stinky one with all the racism. Don't go to that one. That's the one we neglect now. We used to neglect Kick, but Kick is officially integrated into the chat, as is TikTok. So now it's just Twitter. We're just like, you know, it's not even Twitter anymore. He changed his name. It's like when, you know, that kid you knew in elementary school, his name was Jim or Jimmy. And then one day he came like 3rd grade. He was like, my name is Finn now. And you're just like, no, it's not, bro. It's not Finn, but that's fine. We'll humor you for a little bit, Finn. You know? It actually was a guy, one of my best friends. His name was actually Matthew, but we've all called him Duncan for decades. So sometimes Finn changes his name to Finn and it sticks. You never know. I love the flavor of Twex, by the way. Me too. What up, Slow Rilla? Duck's racism app or Musk's racism? I was talking about Musk's. At least Zuck's, like, you're able to, I don't know, it doesn't come up on my feed, maybe because I'm not a psycho. I think on Elon's, it's nothing but death, murder, and racism. He ruined that app. That app used to be called Twitter. You could tweet. It's a built-in verb. Literally a built-in verb. And they just were like, nah, we're throwing that away. We're going to chuck that down the drain. We don't like clever marketing. We like making our app sound like nefarious shit's going to be on it. At least it's honest. Like, you know you're going to see some fucked up shit on that app. Hey, follow me on X. It's like, no. Hell no. Absolutely not. I'm good. I don't need to see whatever it is that you got on X. I don't want to know. Don't tell me about it. It's like, all right. Yeah, hey, the purple app is there too, Sanchai. We call that the purple app. That's the Jeff Bezos app. That's the one that has 14 more seconds of ads before they get back. All right, now everybody act like we were sitting here quietly and pensively and silently. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're back now, everybody. We didn't chat, we didn't talk, we didn't bond, we didn't grow as a community. We waited for everybody to get back from the ads because we never want to move on without an unsubscribed Purple app person, okay? So what's new with you guys? What's in the zeitgeist? How do you feel about the proliferation of AI? Wow, so boring, right? Just 3 minutes of silence. Oh, my name's the same on all platforms. Slow Roller. Same name, all plats. Don't train and I'm fat. Explain that shit to them. Rat-a-tat-tat. Pitter-pat-pat. All that glitters ain't gonna be that. Breaking the mold. All that glitters ain't gold. Got back from an AI conference, and how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact? Y'all need to buy the Purple app. Yeah, it was so boring sitting here, bro. I agree. We were all just sitting here quietly thinking about the dichotomy. That's what I'm saying, Billy. We were all just sitting here thinking about the dichotomy. Twitter was a better name, right? A way better name, Kirk. You could tweet on Twitter. That's beautiful marketing. And they're like, let's make it. I'm gonna show you something on. Like, no, please. I want a restraining order from you now. I don't want to see anything you got going on X. Never hesitate to lift the turtle off his back. I feel the same way, Billy. Bank tellers are definitely not going to have jobs soon. Oh, no. It's already getting hard to justify their jobs. Like, ATMs have been a thing for a minute. I'm going to grab another water. My camera follow me? No, good. You ever walk into a bank lately? They're like, what are those prairie dogs? They're like, they pop up. They're like, you need something, sir? Do you need? It's like, oh no, the ATMs outside are being used. I'm just came in here to use the ATM in here. The automatic teller machine. Like, I don't need your help. One time somebody called me a slur. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Don't let that define you, bro. The only people who go around talking ill about other people, making fun of people, putting people down, are people who are hurting themselves, right? Do a Sven video about the Krev. Is Krev in Europe? You gotta understand, hurt people. So those people going around saying mean stuff are just feeling bad themselves, and they're trying to make other people feel the way they feel. It's very sad and tragic. You could actually come from it. You can like look at those people with empathy and feel bad for them, you know? It's true. Show them love. Yeah, it's the best way to conquer it, bro. Turn the other cheek. Have you seen the AI drive-thru? Looks frustrating, dude. I haven't. Do you like donuts with creme? We should try crispy creme. What up, call me Zua? Hawk Tua. Big ups to Kirk. Big ups to those with the words. Big ups to the absurd. Big ups to those who don't understand why I use filters. Big ups to gefilte fish. Big ups to the band fish. Big ups to big ups. We don't need your height and weight in the chat, but if you want to put your height and weight in the chat, go ahead and put your height and weight in the chat, and I'll give you my height and weight back. Big ups to masses, right? R.I.P. Kurt Cobain. Yes, sir. I've been listening to some Meat Puppets lately, dude. Tell me why some of the best songs on that Unplugged album were the Meat Puppets covers. I remember when he died. Do you actually? Bro, how old are you? I don't remember when he died, but I remember my mom being sad that he died. Big ups to the Knicks, dude. I'm going to be completely honest with you, right? Look at this hat, okay? Lifelong Yankee fan. I could not be upset if we lost to the Knicks or, whatever happens. But I could also see the Knicks blowing a 3-1 lead. You know what I mean? Like, I could definitely, and I know you know that. But I'm not going to wish that on y'all because I'd like to see you guys win it all, bro. They haven't won since the 70s. So I would be happy. One of my best friends is a Knicks fan. And like I said, I'm a Yankee fan. So how am I not? You know, my FYP is full of Knicks stuff. My mutuals in New York, just cheering them on. Like, I can't be upset, bro. We won last year, but it'd be cool if we could win and we can come back. I would love that, but I would feel really bad for you guys. Just a tortured franchise. I'm 7 foot 350. Damn, you got a couple inches on me, dog. 6 foot 1. I didn't really need the height and weights, guys, but I'm glad you're sharing them. Where were you when 9/11 happened? I remember that. I remember my mom was like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck." I just woke up like, "What?" Oh. And then went to school like nothing happened, and that's all we talked about at school. Karl Anthony Towns. Oh my God. Yeah, he's a little, you know, he's loose. He's a little loose with it. I'm a Nuggets fan, dude. Hey, you think they're gonna win in 7? That was my call when this round started. I said Nuggets in 7. Remember me? The shout out from Philippines. Hey, what up, Philippines? How you doing, man? How are the Philippines this time? I got an affinity for the Philippines.
I just believe in this. I believe in this music.
I have Spanish ancestry. It was always going 7, right? That's how I feel about the Celtics game. Like, I feel like they're going to push it 7. I was at school when 9/11 happened. Everyone's parents just came to get them. Yeah. Well, I'm on the West Coast, so it was a little earlier when it was first happening, you know? And then we still went to school. Why am I going to school today? Like, this doesn't feel appropriate. I love the stuff, man, but I have to go. Hey, have a good one. Can I get a quick rhyme before I roll out? Sure, Nick. Hey, y'all. He wants a quick rhyme. $1.99 for my time. Give me some money. I'm fine. I don't need it. I'm just funny, my guy. Hope you have a great day. TGIF. Give it all you got till you got nothing left. Say it with your chest. Never disrespect. Spread love. Spread checks. Spread stacks. I got the paper. Something you could savor now and later. Hey, Florida Gator. Don't be a hater. You need a podcast. I mean, the first hour of every stream is basically a podcast. What we need to do is clip the first hour of every stream and post it like a podcast. I think that's the answer. But I appreciate you for your input. I hate to pivot and change the subject, but did you forget what you were here to do in the first place is to give me some grace, give me some space, and keep your pace. 12-minute mile, I walk it and smile, Was a large child, All right, there are your raps. How the Yankees looking, you know? It could be better, could be worse. Fucking Twin Towers. Turned my whole mood sour. Prior to that, the Twin Towers were David Robinson and Tim Duncan. And I was all fucked, man. 2001, and I'm only like 9 years old, but I'm feeling like an old soul. Oh no, the soil, the plant won't grow. Celtics in 7, bro. RJ, I was just talking about it. Of course I'm gonna say that, right? But if we did lose, I wouldn't be upset, man. The Knicks of all the franchises are probably one of the most tortured. So I couldn't be bummed about it, to be honest. But you know, it wouldn't surprise me if the Knicks blew a 3-1 lead without a Tatum. You know, it's going to be the next meme. You believe the Knicks blew a 3-1 lead and without Tatum? Tatum wouldn't even, you know, I could see that happening, bro. But well, you know, it probably won't. Who knows? You watch soccer? Not as much as other sports, but you know, I'm a Aston Villa, Plymouth Argyle supporter. Shout out PCA and the Cubs. Big ups the Cubs, bro. Shouts to Chicago. My coffee creme doesn't have enough sugar in the creme. You need to put sugar in creme and spin it up and mix it. Celtics can't hit a shot. Yeah, but that's the thing. They were losing games where they couldn't hit a shot. Imagine they start hitting some shots. Got lost in Tatum a speedy recovery, right? Me too, bro. Did you see KD ratio, Emmanuel Acho? Yeah, I did, bro. But like, what was his words exactly? He was like, this is what's killed the sport. Didn't he say something like that? Let me see. Hot take artists have ruined the sport. So that's telling me KD is coming from a salty old man position, bro. Ruined the sport? Why is the sport ruined? Just because you didn't make the playoffs this year, now the sport's ruined? because of hot take artists. Have a thicker skin, Kevin. And I'm a big Kevin guy. I love Kevin Durant, bro. I really wish he would have came to Boston.